Welcome Team Char-Griller. Guys, my name is Tommy and I run the YouTube channel, The Gallery Backyard Barbecue. Over the next couple months, I'll be guest chefing over here on Char-Griller's YouTube channel, and I am super excited about it. So look, on today's show, I am gonna fire up my Char-Griller AKORN Auto Kamado, and we are gonna whip up a tasty recipe that is not gonna break the bank. And of course, I am talking about a Cornell Chicken. Look, if you've never had Cornell Chicken, it is easy to do, and I will take you step by step. We will spatchcock the chicken. I'll show you how to do that. And then we will turn our attention over and I will show you how to mix up a quick and easy basting sauce. As the bird is cooking, we will mix up one more sauce, and that is a dipping sauce. So look, man, let's turn our attention over to the board and get started. So guys, first up is going to be some simple prep work, starting with our basting sauce. That is 1 egg going in. The blender stays on medium, and we will emulsify that with some oil. At that point, while keeping that blender on, we'll get some apple cider vinegar in. And as always, full ingredient list down in the description. That is black pepper going in. A little salt going in. And that is a poultry seasoning going in. A little Worcestershire. And we will close it out with 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. And again, the blender stays on low to medium during that, and you got a nice emulsified there basting sauce. So guys, look, next up is going to be our dipping sauce. That is going to start with about a cup of mayo. And look, blender goes on. We will hit it with a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Follow that by a nice dose of black pepper. And of course, that poultry seasoning is going down. And that there is some Worcestershire. And we will close it out with 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. All right, team, so look, we got our basting sauce over here. That definitely has a charred flavor. That is going to go good as we're basting the bird as we cook it. You've got a taste of that mustard in there, a little bit of that pepper, but the poultry season is there. And now over to our dipping sauce is a little bit less pronounced than this. It has a little bit less of that tardiness than this has, and definitely has more pepper, and also that poultry and mustard and Worcestershire is all there. You can taste it. This is going to be an excellent dipping sauce for this bird. Now look, man, let's turn our attention back to the board, get this bird spatchcocked, and then we will get it on the pit. Next up, you're going to want to spatchcock the bird, which is basically just removing that backbone in between those wings. That does pretty easy, pretty easy. You could use kitchen shears or a nice sharp knife. Now look, little pro tip here. It helps to have a dry bird to be able to maneuver to grab it. And once you get that backbone out, you want to snap that little breastbone right there, although you can see it is pretty much already snapped. And look, at this time, you're going to remove any loose skin that's hanging. You want a You want that skin just to cover the meat, nothing hanging over, and that is a nice flat spatchcock bird. All right, team, look, because of the basting that we're gonna do throughout the process of cooking this bird, I will not season the bird. I got my pit at 325 Fahrenheit. She is all ready to go. Let's bring the cameras over there. Let's get this bird on, and I'll bring you back in about 15, 20 minutes as we start the baste. So look, the way to get crispy skin on a bird going in a pit is it has to be dried. The skin has to be dried. You want to do that with paper towels over and over and over. The drier the skin, the crispier the skin. All right, team, look, we are only about 20 minutes into this cooking process here, and I just took a peek, man. What do you see the color on this bird? It looks perfect. And at this point, we are gonna start to baste. Oh man, as you can see, we got a gorgeous color on that bird, but we will baste it out with our basting sauce. You're probably gonna do this about 2 times or so before we flip it. That sauce really puts down the flavor, and the smell coming off the pit is amazing. All right, team, look, man, stick with me on this one. The basting just puts a whole other kind of flavor on this chicken. I mean, I know that chicken looked good and you wanted to eat it just like that. But hey, man, this is a recipe, and this is a recipe you're gonna wanna make. So look, man, another 5-10 minutes or so, we will baste it again. We will watch that bottom and make sure it is not overcooking. Then we will flip it and baste the bottom. So that's basically after the 20-minute mark. You're looking to baste about 2 times, and then you will flip the bird, and you'll baste the underside of the bird at least once. Guys, at 325, you're going to cook at the temperature, but you're looking at about an hour and a half or a little bit under of a cook. You can see that juice coming off the bird. Oh yeah. Oh. After that flip, we will baste it one more time. We will take a reading, and as everything checks out, about 165, thickest part of the breast, we will get it on the board. And now look, man, I know this ain't the prettiest looking bird, but trust me, man, she is packed with flavor. Oh. Look, after about a 20-minute rest, I'm just gonna get a couple slices off that breast there. This is gonna be dinner for tonight, but I definitely wanna get a taste test, and you could see the juices coming off that sucker, man. This thing was cooked perfect. Oh. All right, team, look, I didn't want to carve the whole thing up because I want to save it together for dinner for tonight. But you see, man, this sucker is plenty moist. I mean, there is sometimes nothing better than a good full spatchcock chicken. I mean, cooked right, man, the juices are just through the roof. Let's go in for a quick taste test. I want to get that sauce in here. So guys, look right away, man, that sauce, man, is killer, man. It had a little bit of a tart in there, but I overdid it with some black pepper, which I like. And it just brings out all the notes and all the flavors. I could taste the smoke, no doubt about it, man. I mean, this is a friggin' awesome summertime meal right here. Oh, cheers. All right, man, I am going to close out this cook here. All ingredient list is down in the description under show notes. Again, my name is Tommy, and I do want to thank Char-Griller for allowing me to guest the chef over on their YouTube channel. I'll be back in a couple weeks, so you definitely want to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified every time I do a future upload. So look, man, that is it for this one. Until next time, we will see you soon.